Hey all, welcome to Get Wiggy with Brie. My name is Brie and today we're going to talk about the style from Belle Tress. It's called Nina. It is a newer style and I was so excited to try this one because I think she is incredibly beginner friendly. She's short, super lightweight, and I think could definitely be a good one for a lot of people. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss new wiggy content. So as I mentioned, this is Nina and she is a stylish medium bob. She is super stinking cute. Let me do a quick 360 for you guys. What do we think? First, let's talk color. This color is called Chocolate Buttercream R, and it's a very interesting color. It has a dark root, has some buttery brown tones, and then has some honey golden pieces right here in the front. Let me get a little bit closer for you guys. So with this style, they brought the blonde right up at the front, and that does help to disguise the hairline just a little bit because you can't see the knots quite as well. But guys, this color is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you can see just how well done these highlights are. While we're up here, let's take a look at the hairline. So as you can see, we kind of touched on this, that the hairline is a little bit more disguised because of the color placement. But I mean, you can see, you have to get like right up in there, and then obviously you can see these knots here. But from back here, I mean, guys, it's pretty stinking good. This one does still have the zigzag part in here, so let me break that up for you guys. And this is what the part line is looking like. So I have dark hair underneath here, and with this dark root, it looks very dark, but if you want a more prominent hairline, you can easily put some scar tape underneath, put a little powder right up there, and just kind of make it more defined. I think it looks great as is. As far as sizing goes, this is an average size cap and it's a completely hand-tied cap. So something to note with that, I feel like with some brands when you have a hand-tied cap, for me personally, it doesn't feel like there's quite as much stretch in the hand-tied caps in comparison to the wefted caps. So this one is a hand-tied cap, but I feel like Belle Tress tends to run a tiny bit larger than other brands. So if you're gonna be getting a hand-tied cap in this brand, I feel like it actually fits a lot more comfortably. It doesn't feel too tight on my head. It's very true to average. As far as the fibers go, these are heat-friendly synthetic fibers. Now with the length on this one, you're not gonna have a ton of tangling. It's not gonna have a ton of friction, so I think maintenance is gonna be very low on the style. Nina comes in at only 3.5 ounces and is very low density. I mean, you can see even with the movement here, I mean, there's not a lot of hair to this one. So if you're somebody who maybe like doesn't have a ton of hair, if you have some hair loss and you're like, man, I want a style that isn't gonna overwhelm me, it's not gonna come with too much hair, this would be a great one to consider. I think that's a pretty good look at the outside. Let's take a look underneath the cap. All right, so let's take a good look at this cap. So this has a great lace front here. I mean, you can see it running from all the way from this ear tab straight across the front here. So you'll be able to pull the style back up way off of the face, which is great. We have a full mono top here. And then in addition to that, you guys, we have a 100% hand-tied cap. This cap is unbelievable. Like I said, extremely lightweight, and you're gonna have a lot of really great natural movement because it's 100% hand-tied. And then if we take a look at this back here, we'll see that we have some Velcro adjusters, we have a velvet extended nape, and then I totally skipped the ear tabs, but we do have some ear tabs here. We have some stays in place, and these are almost like a polyurethane material type ear tab. It doesn't have any, it's not sticky, it's not going to totally adhere to your head, but it will give you just a little bit more grip here. So that is a pretty good look at the cap. Okay, so we've looked underneath the cap. Let's take this one outside and take a look at this color. All right, also we are in the sunroom. So this is the color Chocolate Buttercream R. I already mentioned it in the video. So this is how it's looking. There's a ton of light coming in through the windows here, but let's take this one outside. We can take a better look at this color. So you can see, guys, there's so much like golden blonde kind of distributed throughout the style. We have a chocolate root, it kind of melts into that buttery brown, and then some nice golden highlights throughout. So that's how she's looking. Okay, so we've taken a look at this one inside, outside, underneath the cap. Overall, guys, this is a great style. Now, because she's hand-tied, the price tag is a little bit higher on this one. I will include a 30% off discount link down in the description below, and it actually helps a ton with this one. But this would be a great beautiful beginner-friendly style. She is lightweight. She's just barely brushing the shoulder and would make for a great transition piece if you're coming off of maybe a huge bout of hair loss, you have a lot of thin hair, and you're just like, man, I just don't want to be overwhelmed by hair. This would be a great style to start with. But that's pretty much it for today. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.